Welcome everybody to Gideon's Club. Today is January 16, and we're coming live once again to talk about everything crypto with you guys and what is going on in the crypto market. So let's go ahead and go over these things today, and let's just take a few events that are happening right now. We're seeing Bitcoin pull back, and Bitcoin is pulling back. How far back is it going to go? What are the headlines saying? First mover, Bitcoin pulls back to 42K. Some people are putting titles on this Martin Luther King Day. Bitcoin is going to crash. And I'm like, okay, Bitcoin's going to crash. You guys are crazy. Bitcoin is not going to crash. It just got accepted for an ETF. I mean, what does that mean to you guys? I'll tell you what that means to me. That means a lot more money coming into the market. That's what it means in general. A lot more exposure to different businesses, to different institutions. That's my dog Bella, who has a little bit of a barking issue. Good morning to everybody, all you traders out there, and welcome to the program. And once again, we're just taking a few minutes out to go over what is going on in the crypto market right now, January 15. And let's go ahead and review this right here. So the headlines read, crypto Bitcoin pulls back to 42. I just wanted to take the time to explain to you guys a little bit about the cycle so that you guys don't worry. For those of you who are invested in Bitcoin, let me give you some advice. Leave your money there. Don't take it out. I had a little FOMO back in, I guess, 2018. I was a little scared, and I took my money out. I got into the action, and, I trade options. I was trading options, and I got it in crypto, and I said, okay, I want to get into the crypto market. I want to know about the crypto market. And basically, because I didn't know, I followed the news, and this is the mistake that mostly everybody makes. The news is good for pushing events to happen. In some cases, yes, it'll push it to go down. We've seen false news recently in Bitcoin, and basically someone lied and said that the ETF approval wasn't going to go through, and this caused a temporary crash. But in general, nobody's selling their Bitcoin. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over this real quick. And I wanted to explain the Bitcoin cycle to you guys today. But in order to do that, let's go ahead and take a look at where we are at and where we're going to go. Okay, so we're going to take a look at Bitcoin right now, today, January 15. And you can see that Bitcoin is basically going down. It's on a pullback. I drew this chart right here on Bitcoin, and basically we see the RSI. The RSI is already going down, guys. The RSI was already going down, so the pattern is like basically it was over. If you take a look at right here, it was over around 35, and then it managed to make it up all the way to 38. And I believe that 38 was a good retracement. So when we were doing this chart, I didn't expect it to go past 38. So there was a little retracement, a pullback is what we call, from the last bull run. And that price prediction came out to around 38. Interestingly enough, the ETF approval pushed a lot of FOMO and caused it to run up from 38 all the way up to 44, and then wow, we went all the way up to 48. Now there are some traders that actually called that out, that it was going to be a 61 or a 60% of the last high, and they actually called that out, and sure enough, they were right on the money. So for those of you who are scared about what's going on in Bitcoin, I'm here to tell you guys, this everything that's going on is pretty much normal at this point. What we're looking at is a pullback. And let me go ahead and pull up the chart for you guys. Let's go ahead and go over that chart right now, and let's take a look at that. So we're going to go ahead and look at the chart. Now I have the chart up for you guys, and you can see right here, this is the previous Bitcoin cycles, okay? And as I told you guys, I was in back in like around here, November, around 2018, okay? When Bitcoin was at around $8,000, you know, I got involved, I got in. And so when we look at this chart, and this is the previous cycles of Bitcoin, where is Bitcoin at? Where is it headed, guys? You know, just to let you know, I don't know about the future, but I'll tell you what, the future is looking very good for all us crypto investors. Because why? Bitcoin just got approved as an ETF. It's exposure. It's exposure. So overall, the people don't understand. More exposure, more money. That's it in general. This thing is going to fly. Bitcoin is going to go to the moon. If you're not on board, oh well. How high is going to fly is the only question. So when we look at the cycle, we can see that it's always going up on a high. It's always on a pullback. And this cycle chart, I drew it to show you guys, you know, what is going on. Why is there a cycle? There's a cycle. There's a season when it's going down. There's a season when it's going up. There's a season when it's going sideways. And if you guys don't know this, then you're not doing enough research on the coin that you're following. You got to research your stocks. For those who know about stocks, there are different seasons. There are seasons when oil is up. There's seasons when food is up. There's seasons when they're down. When it's popular, when it's not popular. So a lot of people, they don't do their due diligence. They don't research what they're following. And they follow people, or they follow the news. And that doesn't really make sense. If you're investing, you have to research, you have to pick something that you like, and you have to follow that, you know, and you have to be more calculated, like a sniper. You got to make those decisions. You can't just get in there and say, oh, well, I'm going to wing it. Everybody else is doing this. And how much gains are involved, and how much am I investing? All those things, you have to answer all those questions before you get in. Okay, so we're looking at the Bitcoin cycles right here. And just to go over this cycle, now we took a look at that. Let's go ahead and look at the actual cycle right now. And this chart I drew for you guys, okay? So I just wanted to show you guys what's going on, where we're at. I have a chart. I'm following this chart. I don't know about everybody else. I don't know what they're doing, but we drew this chart based on other retracements, based on other cycles that have happened, where they went up 3-4 times in the last cycle. Every bull run went up 3 to 4x from the last bull run. Okay, and this is important because when you're predicting a price, you want an ideal about where in the heck is it going? You know, where's that Bitcoin cycle going? And so you see right here. I mean, right here. Let me show you guys. So this says here pullback. So the last pullback, I was in the bull run at the end of November 2021. I was making all kinds of money, guys. I was in the bull run. I was up there at 69K, and everybody was yelling on the news. What were they saying on the news? Guys, it's going to go to 100K. Yeah, you know, it's going to go to 100K. Hang in there. I had like 3 or 4 investments going. I made a lot of money real quick. I was trading. I'd say within a week, I made 30K. This is the reality of making money during the bull run. During the bull run, for those of you who are scalpers, for those of you who are traders, you can make a lot of money. But you need to know when to get out. And I bought into the FOMO, and basically what had happened was there was a huge pullback, and I lost all that money. You know, all the money that I made, the 30K that I made, I lost it, you know. So people were like, wow, for sure it's going to go to 100K. And I'm like, okay, something's wrong here. I need to do some research. I need to investigate. And I came up with this chart in the cycle, which you can see right here. Pretty much we were in a bear run from November 2021 all the way up until November 2022. In November 2022, we pretty much went sideways for a while, okay? And exactly the way that I did the chart, pretty much in 2023, we have a slight increase before a slight pullback. So if you look at any previous chart in the cycle, this always happens. And this is kind of where we're at right now. We go to March 2023. There we are. Now we're getting ready. There's a pullback, okay? And this pullback has to happen before the Bitcoin halving, which is in April 2024. So we call this the next bull run, okay? The next bull run. So what we're looking at right now is we're somewhere around here in the pullback, okay? And that pullback, I don't think it's going to be a big pullback. Before I would have said, hey, it could go back to 20K, 22K. And this was a pretty good guess. 22K, it's going to pull back. And I'm talking from the small amount, I guess the 38K that I had, and no, it didn't go to 38K. It went to 48K. So we add another 10K. Now we're looking at 30K. Everybody knows it can pull back to 30K or it can pull back to 35K. But here's the understanding. This is what's going to happen. It's coming no matter what. It is coming. And if you jump in on FOMO on a trade, then you're not very smart. You have to buy in when it's low. You have to buy in before the bull run starts. And you have to hold. You have to have diamond hands, my friend. Because if you expect to make money, you need to be in it to win it. You need to be in it and long. You need to be in it early. That is the bottom line. So a lot of people are like, when do I get in? When do I get in? Oh my God, Bitcoin is crashing. No, it's not crashing. And let me tell you something. More people are coming in. More people are buying. And this is in general. We may be in the biggest bull run we've ever seen. Fact. Why? Because BlackRock has entered, because they're talking about buying more ETFs. Now crypto is formal. I told my option trader friends way back when. I told them back in, I guess, November 2018. I said, hey, crypto's going to be something. Back then, I think the market cap was in the millions. Now it's up to $1 trillion, but they had said, oh, no, you don't know what you're talking about, Gideon. It's not going to happen. And they didn't take it because we're in options, and that's where real money is for the most part, And I said, no, I see crypto as the future. And I said, we need to learn to invest not only in stocks, but we need to invest in crypto also. So I started that journey of learning how to invest. And these are the charts. This is what you're looking at right now. So I'm telling you guys, everybody else is saying, be scared. We're in a crash. No, guys, this is the calm before the storm. This is the calm before the storm. And if you're ready and you're studied up, you are going to see an awesome bull run in 2024. This thing is going to go crazy, guys. Okay? So I'm sitting here in my house, good old Southern California. That's where I'm from. Okay? And I'm loving it. So I'm here and I want to share this news with you guys. All things crypto, you should be invested. You should look for some solid coins right now. What moves you? What is the thing that moves you? Okay? And get invested now. Get invested now. So when we talk about this particular Bitcoin right now, it was overpumped. There was a little bit of FOMO. Okay? So somehow that little bit of FOMO pushed everything up higher, another 10K higher than what it should have gone. Okay? Is it going to come crashing down? No way, guys. No way. I honestly think there's so much popularity entering into Bitcoin. I wouldn't be surprised if it just stays at 35K. And like I said, it doesn't really matter. When April comes around and the Bitcoin halving happens, this baby is going to start taking off. Everything else is going to take off eventually. We don't know how long it's going to follow Bitcoin. You should be following crypto that is following Bitcoin. Okay. As an investor, there are several crypto coins. For those of you who don't understand trading and you're not doing your research, there are several crypto coins that are going up when Bitcoin's going down. There are several coins that are moving on their own. They're not following the same cycle as Bitcoin. So the coins that I follow, the coins that I look for are the ones that are following this cycle. And I understand that there's different seasons. Like even the traders are aware of when the main coins are out, the altcoins are coming in. But you need to verify that. You need to go into a chart and you need to see that. Okay. So when we go over here to the particular coin that I'm following, I'm letting you guys know right now, I'm in Illuvium. You know, this is a gaming coin, guys. This is a gaming coin, and it's built on the Ethereum Layer 3 network. The Ethereum Layer 3 network. And this gaming coin is going to go to the moon. My wife approves. My wife says, hey, you know, you're invested. Get in, you're invested. You guys are believing in crypto. And I'm like, yeah, I know. My wife's invested. My daughter's invested. You know, I'm happy that now, in 2018, they called me crazy. And now they're like, no, this is the real deal, Dad. You need to get involved. And we're like, yeah. So we're like, okay, now we know. She wants some money. She's happy. So we look at Illuvium and you look at this bull flag. Guys, this is a bull flag. For those who are looking, this is what we call a bull flag, okay? And I believe we're in the weekly. Let me just make sure. There he goes. There goes the weekly. And let's pull up that weekly chart real quick with you guys. You see the RSI. I knew there was going to be a pullback, guys. I was following the weekly. When you trade, you got to be in before the storm. This is Illuvium. Is like I said, is an excellent gaming coin. And these guys are serious. These guys are not messing around. They formed a game, Illuvium, in which case not only can you play it, you can invest, you can buy products, you can rent out your land on the game. They're exchanging ETH, Ethereum. People are making money off this game. This game is not only graphically speaking, 3D graphics. This thing is insane. It is the latest and the greatest gaming thing that I've ever seen. And I was invested in Illuvium, and I'm loving it, and like they're talking about which coins are going to go up. In the gaming industry, is it only going to get better? The casino, the gambling industry, different coins have different functions. Your job is to research and to see what you want to follow. So I'm invested in Illuvium, and when I got into Illuvium right now, I got in at 60. So I got in at 60. This thing, I knew it was the end of the I knew it was the end of the the bear market. I was waiting for confirmation. You see the second green candle right here, okay? And I said, okay, this is it. It's pumping. And we got in at 60, and we sold at around 100. I'm like, hey, I'm selling. I was up $30 in the trade, which I'm not going to say how much gains, but pretty good amount of gains, not small. And, I got out and went back down to 98. And then the pullback right here, once again, we're talking about what happened. I didn't get in here. I got in late. I didn't catch the pullback. And this is why we tell you guys, as traders, look, it's not really hard. If you don't know how to scalp, if you don't know how to trade, it's very simple. Get in now and wait till the end of the whole cycle or till Bitcoin's at its max and take your gains out, okay? But if you want to try to be scalping and trading, you have to learn to follow what you're trading, guys. That is key, because timing is everything. When you're off in timing, you lose money. So I did lose money, but I didn't even lose all my gains. I'd say I lost 30% of my gains because I didn't get in at the right time. I got in around 108, and then I got out around 108. So I missed it right there because I didn't see the RSI had not fully pulled back yet in Illuvium. Okay, so now I'm back in at 86, which is right around here, guys. So if you can see right here, it's going to go sideways. Look at this line of RSI. You can see the RSI right here. You can see the middle, right? Yeah, it's going to psych you out all the time. It's not necessarily going to go up the middle. It may hang around the middle. I don't know. But the point is, you never know when to get in. This is the weekly. Once again, this is not the daily chart, okay? So we see in the weekly that it pretty much reached the middle and it's going sideways. What do I think? What do I feel? I say, hey, this is a bull flag. I'm seeing bull flag. I'm a trader, guys. I see bull flag all day long. And I said, okay, this is doing good. This thing is going to pump. It's going to go sideways for a while, and then it's going to pump again, okay? Can it go back down? Yeah, it can go back down. but I really don't care because I know after the Bitcoin halving, it's gonna go up. And let me just show you guys real quick where Illuvium is headed. Okay, so the next leg up, I believe, is 160 for Illuvium, and I'm just showing you guys. But in general, the chart, where is it at? You know, where could it be? What is the market cap on this thing? That's another review for later on. But here's the reality. Here's where it's at. It's at 160. Here's where it's gone. 1,900, guys. 1,900. Are you kidding me? And we're barely at what? 80 bucks? Okay, guys. This thing can go all the way up to the middle of 1,900. What do you say? That's like 1,900? Well, excuse me, that's 900. So we say, okay, well, this thing can reach 900. It can reach the halfway part. Or maybe it reaches 860. By then, that's a lot of games. Oh, we don't know if it's going to reach the whole thing. It may reach the middle. It may reach 600, okay? Whatever. The point here is this thing is solid. It's going to pump. It's doing good. It's on Coinbase. It's on several exchanges. Guys, it's only got more popular. You know, I was in Illuvium before it got on Coinbase, just to give you an idea. So I saw this thing and I said, it's a gem. You have to learn to go after and find those gems, and you better be in it right now before the Bitcoin halving, my friend, because other than that, I don't see anything else. So we're looking at Bitcoin today on CoinGecko, and today we see right here Bitcoin's at 42. It's on a pullback. Ooh, don't be scared. It may go to 35. Who knows? I wouldn't be surprised, but honestly, I don't care, because around April, it's just going to go back up. This is your time to DCA, dollar cost average. What does that mean? You should be adding to your position. You have an opportunity. It is not a loss. Bitcoin, will it go to 100? Will it go to 150? I believe it'll go to 240. Okay, that's what I believe. Okay, but you should be taking profits as it goes up. Work that out. Say, hey, at 100, I take this much. I'll wait till it hits 100. I'll wait till it hits 150. You guys, you need to have your own strategy. You need to work out your own trades. And should you wait till the end of the cycle? I don't think so. I don't think so. If you're not learning right now and you don't have a plan, you shouldn't be trading. Okay? So in my opinion, this is Gideon talking to you live. If you're going to be a trader, you need to find a plan. Okay? Find a plan, get involved. And once again, I'm invested in Illuvium. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up for you. ILV. Let's go ahead and pull it up. All right, and we're in CoinGecko real quick. So we're pulling it up right here. You can see Illuvium. You can see that market cap, nice and small. Loving it. Okay, and you can see right here. Let's go to that all-time high. Where's the all-time high? Oh my Lord, all-time high. Always looking for the all-time high. All right, 1,911. How much are we up? It's only 95% down. What does that mean? 95%. It can go up. This is a big deal. Does it go up 50%? Like I said, I wouldn't doubt it. Illuvium is doing really good. And you know what? This is going to be the biggest Bitcoin cycle you could imagine. People are going to be going crazy, and we're going to have way more investors, and they're going to jump in because of FOMO. Once we have the ETF approval, hey, open flood doors. A lot more traders are coming in. A lot more advertising is going on. The bottom line, more exposure, more people, more money. All right? That is the bottom line. Now your job is to pick a coin that you think is gonna prevail. It's gonna do good in this market. Okay, Bitcoin is a good coin as an investor, or maybe someone just saving your money. If you're young and you can stick around for 8 years, I'd say buy some Bitcoin, you know, and keep it, because it's gonna go to $1 million in 8 years, probably 8 years. So if you're young and you're a young investor, dude, buy the darn coin. Hold it, don't sell it, okay? Someone like me, I'm in my 50s already. You know what? I'm not interested in holding something a long time. I'm interested in trading it, getting in, getting out, and making profit, okay? So thank you for coming to Gideon's Club here live from my house, good old Southern California. Hey, you guys have a good day. Leave your comments below, and let's continue sharing about everything crypto.